Alright, everybody. We are here today to talk about the first main trade of the season. And yes, it is not John Wall. I was looking around for a lot of trades, specifically, like I said, Eric Gordon and John Wall were going to be the two main guys I looked at deal. But so far, coming through the midway through the season, I'm really just liking the way Eric Gordon is playing, and with the salary that he has, I just feel like unloading him is going to be a little bit too tough right now, and I may look to unload him in the offseason. John Wall is looking a bit rough. I mostly want John Wall as salary relief, and the really only trade I can realistically make for John Wall right now is Kevin Love. And even then, Kevin Love is 2 years, $30 million, whereas John Wall at least has a player option at the end of this season where if he decides to opt in, he'll get $47 million, but if he opts out, we'll free up all $44 million of the cap. I'm still debating whether or not I should trade John Wall. I really don't want to sit him for the entire season because then, just sitting him for the entire season is kind of John Wall's healthy for one of the for the first time in a long time, and the last thing I want to do is have him sitting on the bench the entire season. So ideally, trading him away would be great. I'm thinking of waiving him, but I don't know. If I waive him, that's going to be 2 years of dead cap right there already, and he realistically is not going to be signed by a team immediately, and I think John Wall at least deserves to play. So I could trade him to the Oklahoma City Thunder where they'll absorb all of the cap, but I don't know, man. It's looking like the Thunder and the Cavs are going to be the top priorities for a John Wall trade, but we'll see. Anyway, I finally found a trade for David Nwaba. I was shopping around Nwaba and Augustine a bit, and you'll know why here in a second. But I finally ended up doing this trade with the Orlando Magic. They get another defensive wing as they lost James Ennis in the offseason, the Magic did, and they get another wing with David Nwaba. We end up getting Michael Carter-Williams and a second-round pick, just some draft capital to add to our draft pile stock. And then we ended up waiving Michael Carter-Williams as he is an expiring contract. $3.3 million won't kill us for the season. We still have, I think we're like negative 18 in cap right now. So if we get rid of John Wall completely and Eric Gordon, we'll have plenty of cap space for some players to spend on. But overall, Michael Carter-Williams, he's not going to fit into the rotation. I want a bit more scoring off the bench. This was something I was talking about through all the games we've had so far. DJ Augustine just hasn't provided enough scoring at the guard position. With Dante Exum and playing the two guard as a defensive guy, it's hard to we're not getting a lot of scoring off the bench besides Eric Gordon, and Daniel House and Daniel Tice are doing their best, but they're just not scorers in their own right. So other than Eric Gordon, we really didn't have any other primary scorers off the bench, which is bad, by the way. That is very bad, but don't worry, I figured out a solution, and I'll show you here in a second. But we decided to waive Michael Carter-Williams to create a roster spot in order to sign another veteran presence who I think will be a huge mentor for our young guards moving forward. And that is the man. We bring point guard Isaiah Thomas back in the league. 1 year, $1.62 million. And Isaiah Thomas is going to drastically change the outlook of this bench. He doesn't need to play for a winner. Like in real life, Isaiah Thomas is willing to take any role in any team. He just wants to play in the NBA. And to be quite honest, don't take a look at his stats. I've already recorded his debut. And just take a look at Isaiah Thomas compared to DJ Augustine. Obviously, his rebounding and his defense are going to be liabilities. Yes, he's 5'9". He's very short. But taking a look at Isaiah Thomas, though, he can finish at the rim just as good as DJ Augustine, but he's got the shooting that DJ Augustine has, and he has great ball handling and passing abilities as a point guard. And another thing that DJ Augustine doesn't have that Isaiah Thomas has is look at the amount of badges that Isaiah Thomas has at his disposal. He's got a lot of badges that he can easily mentor our young guys, specifically Kevin Porter Jr. and Jalen Green. And this is where things get very good. So Isaiah Thomas is going to join our team on a one-year deal. We're going to give him a shot. And hopefully, as I show you the rotation, let's take a look here. Isaiah Thomas will slide right in there with the 7th man spot where DJ Augustine used to be. And I'll give you a little bit of a sneak peek towards the next video. By next video, I mean like the video after the next game. So 2 videos from now, where Dante Exum will no longer be in the rotation. We're going to be giving Josh Christopher a shot. But anyway, let me know if I should give Isaiah Thomas the headband or not. That'd be kind of sick if he brought the headband back. But I've already recorded his debut, so you'll see that against the Portland Trail Blazers, hopefully over the weekend. But that's going to be it. We bring Isaiah Thomas back into the NBA for his debut. I guess I keep showing you his stats. You probably don't want to look at those. You'll be spoiled. But overall, that's the big move that we made. Whoops. We made the big move of getting rid of David Nwaba's, $8 million, or he has $4 million deal over 2 years. We get a second round pick back. We waive Michael Carter Williams, and we will acquire Isaiah Thomas with the roster spot that we now have. And he's going to be a veteran presence. DJ Augustine is probably the next in line to be shopped. I'd like to get his contract away, but if I can't get his contract away or package him in a deal with John Wall, it looks like I might just waive him as well. Get another roster spot open just in case. Maybe sign some G Leaguers. Once the 10-day contract spot opens, that's when we'll start experimenting with players. But right now, we can't sign players to 10-day contracts. So for now, we'll give Isaiah Thomas a full-year deal. And that's about it. Hopefully, you guys are hyped for the Isaiah Thomas debut, and I'll see you in his debut. Wow, once I've edited it.